We've got baseball from New Yankee Stadium. It's Game 2 of the World Series. Next. Well, fans and broadcasters alike are going to need to be bundled up for this one. Temperatures have fallen down into the 40s outside for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by the Show. And a capacity crowd is on hand for Game 2 of this year's World Series, as it'll be the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the New York Yankees. And welcome, everybody, to the grandest stage in baseball, the Fall Classic. I'm Matt Vasgersian, joined as I've been all season long by Dave Campbell and Eric Karros. And Dave, it's been a great season thus far. What can we focus on now that we're playing for all the marbles?
Well, Matt, here in the World Series, these players are really under the microscope, so it's going to be interesting to see which guys relish the spotlight and which guys will wilt in the intense glare.
All right, Dave, thanks, and we'll hear from Eric shortly as well. But first, let's check out the starting lineup for the visiting Cardinals. It's brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll match up against another guy who's starting to come into his own after spending the early part of his big league career in the bullpen, the young right-hander Phil Hughes. A look there at the Yankees defensively, and they feature an infield full of Gold Glove Award winners as Jeter, Cano, and Teixeira all took home hardware in 2010. Skip Schumacher. A move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 from Hughes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Looked like a sure single leading off the inning. He certainly hit it hard enough, but it hangs up there a bit too long and winds up getting run down.
So the leadoff man is gone here, and that'll bring up the former batting champ Matt Holliday. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone. And with 2 gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. Swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His first homer here in the series, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Lance Berkman will take his cuts now. First pitch to him. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is past A-Rod and Jeter, a base hit.
They start him out with a deuce that time, but he's sitting right on it and whacks it to left for a base hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Just rearing back and throwing the heater by him right there.
At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now.
Boy, and if you're on the mound, you're thinking, I gotta have that one.
And that's taken for a cold strike 2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Oh, and a good job there of anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
Hughes ready with the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. But Albert Pujols comes through for the Cards again on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. They'll go to work against the man you see there, veteran right-hander Kyle Loesch. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Let's go, ball.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Terrio retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Yeah, here's a look at this last pitch. We'll stop it on the point of impact to show you where it was, and this is very clearly going to be a ball high, but he just couldn't stop himself and winds up popping it up.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. Opposite field to left. Holiday is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out.
Mark Teixeira is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
And now when you plant that seed on the first pitch, you can really go anywhere from here.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Rasmus is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So nothing happening this time around. David Freese will start things out here for the Cardinals, and he'll be followed by Colby Rasmus waiting on deck. Hughes gets ahead with the fastball for strike 1.
Good inward action to that thing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And gone! A home run! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and he may have gone to the well one too many times there, and it's going to wind up costing him. Once you give a hitter an idea for the speed and delivery of that thing, he'll learn how to handle it, and I think he handled it about as well as he could there.
Colby Rasmus will step in now. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Carlos Silva is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. And a good fastball from Silva. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Lined into left center. And that is going to be a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, this is a guy that strikes out a lot, and he had 2 strikes on him, but this is also a guy that has a high contact to damage ratio, and he comes through with 2 bases there.
Ryan Theriot will get his first shot at it here. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
And this is without a doubt a strikeout situation right here, as you can't let this deficit get any worse than 2.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
State Farm will give us a definitive look here. This is in show motion. We already know he didn't like the call. Yeah, I think he's got a case. But I tell you, when it's that close, you don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands with 2 strikes.
Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. Here's a fastball called for strike 2. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin height. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Now is swinging a ball line softly out to right. And a base hit as Swisher's in to cut it off. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about timing the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And that's in there for strike 1.
And this would be an important guy to get here with 2 away. They do not want this lead to get out of hand in the first few innings.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air to straightaway right. And Swisher will make the catch, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Cardinals, and it comes courtesy of David Freese. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. The cleanup hitter Alex Rodriguez steps in now. And here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
And he's got that thing moving pretty good here in the first few innings.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and after throwing so few pitches in the first, he might want to vary his locations a bit.
Swinging a high chopper. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Oh, and this is frustrating for a hitter to get put out like that. You're just saying, come on, get foul, rats.
So one gone now for Jeter. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the home second has been a quick one so far. Already two gone now. Robinson Cano will stand in. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that looked pretty good. You hate to give a guy like that extra strikes to work with because he can make him hurt you.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is a home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Troy Glaus will be the batter. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. And that's a strike as well. 0-2, and the economy of pitches has been one of his strong suits so far.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That's just the 8th pitch of the inning. He could get out of here with single digits for the second straight frame.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And Glaus is aboard, a base hit.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Here's the first offering. Jorge Posada is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. And now a pitch that ties him up as he has to fight to stay alive as this is pushed foul. Swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Rasmus has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yankees pick up a run on the Cano solo shot. We've played 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Yankees 1. Albert Pujols will stand in again. He homered his first time around. Fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
Might have had a gripe there. That looked to be off the corner.
fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
And this is how you ride the elevator from the penthouse to, well, let's call it the basement. A home run his first time up, but then not so fortunate this time.
Lance Berkman will stand in. Base hit his first time around. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Good cut there from Berkman, but he comes up empty, and it's 0-2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, he's made it through 2/3 of these 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Let's see if he can set them down in order.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. 4-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he misses 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Set up a little too far outside for the sinker there.
And now a pitch on the way. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nick Swisher will start things out when we come back. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cards lead it 2-1. And here is Nick Swisher now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
And there was a good breaking ball. Might have caught him off guard a bit that time.
Fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and when you miss wild like that, it certainly does not help you set up your next pitch.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
And we'll get in tight here and give you a look at how he grips this curveball. You'll see the wrist action on the finish as he lets this thing go. And that one had some big-time snap to it.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Well, the key here is that he's able to finish off his release and get into good fielding position. That was important because this ball came back at him fairly quickly.
So 2 gone in the inning for Curtis Granderson. starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. David Freese will start things out here for the Cardinals, and he'll be followed by Colby Rasmus waiting on deck. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Yeoman's work out of the pen so far. You always run the risk of burning out your bullpen when you turn to him early in the game, but this guy's really giving them some quality innings.
Colby Rasmus is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And he's done just about all you could ask here in relief. 2 2/3 innings now with just 2 hits allowed. He's really come in and pretty much shut the door.
And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
And if he can get through this guy, that would be back-to-back 1-2-3 innings.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
And with 2 outs and 2 strikes, the last thing you want to do is hit a guy and prolong the inning.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A 3rd straight right here. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Mark Teixeira will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
And opposing pitchers can have some sleepless nights before pitching in this place. That's just his 3rd hit allowed, though, so he's been okay so far.
And that's lined into center field, and look out now. Back-to-back singles open up the inning. Oh, and the throw is over his head. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Squares and gets one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
And if you want to make it as a major league player, you've got to be able to know your role. That's a perfect sacrifice there. Now we'll see if they can cash it in.
And this will be fouled away. He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And he misses there. 1-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. He's ready now. The pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they're not going to get Cano as he's able to leg this one out. And boy, not really the guy you'd expect to drop one down here as he catches everybody by surprise and legs it out. So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and standing in the big-time power threat, Troy Glaus. He's ready, now the pitch. And that misses for ball one.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
Swing shot back up the middle. And that's in there, base hit. A run is in. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
Well, one run's going to score on the play easily, but they try and gamble for two here, and they're going to be denied as a good tag at the plate stops them.
The catcher, Jorge Posada, will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
If you're going to try to get that guy to fish for a curveball down there, you better make sure you can keep it in front of you.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball is out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, and how big is that at bat in a World Series game? That'll give him the lead now, as this will be a moment he'll remember for the rest of his life.
Nick Swisher will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And this is a guy that will not rattle easily out there, so don't expect him to go into a shell.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Holiday is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-2 New York. Ian Stewart will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
And that's over. 2-1.
And even though he got his fastball in the zone on 2-0, that's a good take. You won't do much with it when it's located there.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
First pitch coming. Skip Schumacher stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
Grounded foul. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. So with 2 gone, in steps Matt Holliday. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
Fouled back. Grounded to third. Picked up by A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back, and it remains 5-2. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that is not good.
And that misses 1-1.
And that curveball just hasn't had as good a snap as we're used to seeing.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And this is taken in by Holliday. 1 away now.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Boy, where is the bat speed?
And this is in the air now for Rasmus out in center. 2 gone.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Teixeira swings and hits this one on the ground to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Albert Pujols will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
Now he's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a high chopper. Throw is low, but good hands over there by Teixeira at first as he digs it out.
And on first glance, if you didn't know better, you might say, hey, he just cut right in front of the shortstop and took his ball. But really, as a third baseman, if you can get to it, you got to take it. If he lets this go, there's no way they'd get the out at first base.
Lance Berkman will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And now here in the 6th, down 3, you've got to get something cooking soon.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One and two now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. He'll try again, 1-2. Now Berkman swings and sends a high fly ball with plenty of carry out to deep right field. Looking up is Swisher, and that ball is gone. Solo shot here for Lance Berkman. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Offense has certainly not been the problem so far. It's not often that your team can hit 3 home runs in a game and still be losing, but that's happening right here.
Yadier Molina will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The 0-2 to Molina. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, a hat trick so far for this guy, his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. And here in the 6th inning at this rate, he'll have a shot to make it 4 or even 5.
David Freese will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Silva an even 70 pitches to this point in the ball game. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Ah, a good off-speed pitch there and a fastball count.
Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Cardinals on the Lance Berkman home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cardinals 3. Ryan Franklin will come in and pitch now. Alex Rodriguez will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to Terrio at short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. One gone, and Derek Jeter will dig in here. First offering on the way. Fouled back. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Two away now in the Yankees' 6th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swinging a ground ball to short. Up with it is Terrio. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, and it remains 5-3. Colby Rasmus will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. Ryan Terrio will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now the pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
It's an evening for this guy to forget so far. 0 for 3 now with 2 strikeouts.
Ian Stewart will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And this is low, ball 1. Now here it comes. And he takes a called strike 1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
And they still just can't touch him here. He's set up for another punch out.
Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Swisher is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Troy Glaus will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a ball lined softly here toward the right side. Foul. And now a pitch on the way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
And when all else fails, that's not a bad idea. Anything to get a base runner here.
swing, and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And this is going to get down. Likely extra bases for Gloss. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And yet another good at-bat for him right there. That's his third hit of the game, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Jorge Posada will stride in again as first will flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A three-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
But things are not faring as well for him here in the 7th as they did in the 6th. We'll see if they let him try to work his way out of it.
First pitch coming. Nick Swisher is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
And you always want to get that first pitch strike in there when you've got to face a dangerous hitter like this.
Hit hard but foul. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Throw on by Schumacher is in time, 1 away.
Well, these are the kind of plays that may seem innocuous, but wind up separating good second basemen from bad ones. If he tries to turn and fire this thing to second, maybe they don't even get one on the play, but instead of risking it, he takes the sure out at first instead.
Brett Gardner will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And you always got to be wary of the threat of the bunt here, even with a runner on base.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That might have been a reputation call there.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Yeah, not at all productive there. That won't help the cause.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And this is fouled back and out of play. Look, now the pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Boy, just a great route to the baseball that time as he drives in their second run of the inning on the RBI double. And that's pushed their lead up to 4 now.
First baseman Mark Teixeira will stride in, rounded out his last time through. Opposite field to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now the throw in from Holiday is going to keep that runner from advancing past third.
And this is where hitting a ball hard winds up being a bad thing. Ball gets out to left field so quickly there was no way he was going to be able to score from second.
Alex Rodriguez will take his cuts now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Skip Schumacher will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
And he'll have right-handers due up second and third, so he'll be in good shape matchup-wise if he can get past this leadoff guy.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him this far. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Matt Holliday will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And here in the 8th, at least you're given the luxury of facing this guy with nobody on.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Boy, and this is the wrong guy to keep missing with up in the zone. Those are 2 dangerous locations there.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit towards center. And that's a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. And Granderson will get this one in off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, one drawback, if there is one, to having so many strikeouts is it really runs up that pitch count. You can see on the graphic, he's starting to get up there now, so he may be starting to slow down a bit out there.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Albert Pujols stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And Mariano Rivera is up and getting loose now in the Yankee bullpen. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Lance Berkman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And, oh, you got to call that. That's right on the corner, but it's 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and he's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. And that ball is gone. Home run. A 2-run shot here for Lance Berkman. His second of the game, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Well, one thing you cannot do as a reliever is fall in love with your fastball. Guy starts sitting on that thing late in the ball game, and he turns this one around to cut this deficit right in half.
Yadier Molina will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now the first pitch. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
And he'll just throw his hands up after that one. After 3 strikeouts, he was dying for a good AB, and he finally delivers one.
David Freese is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, and 2-0, even if he had a green light, that's one he should go ahead and let go by. That was in a tough spot.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike, 2-2 now.
And Matt, don't be surprised if they go back to the changeup again with 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And now that runner on first should be on the move here with 2 outs.
Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases.
All right, a big 2-out double there is going to set up some intrigue here. You've got the possible tying run at second base, so now it becomes a question of which of the next 2 hitters would you rather face.
Nick Punto will come on now and pinch run here. Colby Rasmus will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Jabba Chamberlain will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And here's a good fastball from Chamberlain. It's 0-1.
It's got to be a nervous time for Joe Girardi right now in that Yankee dugout.
A little late on the slider here as he hits it the other way to third. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Redbirds 5. Nick Punto is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Miguel Batista is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Derek Jeter is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And that's a sign of maturity not to go after that pitch.
1-0 pitch now. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And the one thing you don't want to do is start falling behind guys here. Now he can probably sit on a fastball 2-0.
Line to left. Holiday is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. A look ahead right here as to what's due up in the top of inning number 9. And you got to figure it could be time for the Sandman to make his entrance, as this would be a safe situation for Mariano Rivera. Robinson Cano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. What are you going to do?
Troy Glaus is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, somebody sure lit a fire under this guy. That's his 4th hit of the ball game, and these have not been infield grounders. That was a line shot there.
Jorge Posada will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
And they've certainly got the right guy at the plate here. He's got 4 RBIs for the ball game and looking to add on right here.
Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Berkman is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
You can never have too much insurance in a ball game like this. The run's in to score the sacrifice fly as the lead swells to 3 now.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher. First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Rasmus has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Ryan Theriot will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And on to try and close things out here in the 9th. Who else? Mariano Rivera. Inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And now you just got to worry about getting on base. That tying run still in the hole.
And this is bounced foul over to the right near Dave McKay in the first base coaching box. Now he runs up and gets this one down. On to first, and Theriot's retired, trying to bunt for a base hit.
A little funny that we'd see guys bunting for hits in such a high-scoring ball game, and this attempt just doesn't pan out.
Ian Stewart will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
A little too upright that time. He's got to bend his knees to get to that pitch.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had the distance, but it's foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And they're 1 out away now from holding court and winning these first 2 games of the series here at home.
Skip Schumacher with the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Looking to wrap this one up, lock, stock, and barrel.
Schumacher awaits the 1-1 offering. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And in spots like this, you're just looking for something, I mean anything, to give you a spark. And this infield single might be enough to do the trick.
Matt Holliday will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And now if he can get on, he's got a chance to make this interesting.
1-1.
And he's probably saying, you're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Rivera now with the crowd on its feet. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
That's an appropriate way to end this one. He gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, it was close, but no cigar.
Big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
Well, Matt, you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously very focused and delivered in a big way here.
So that'll wrap things up here tonight. For Dave Campbell, Eric Karros, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For even more, join us on the web at theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 8-5. A recap of our night at Yankee Stadium is next. And now for all of us at the show, good night, everybody.